Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Cancer. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. Cancer, I feel like you may have had you had someone, and I feel like you lost them to someone else. Or this is vice versa, and somebody had you, was in love with you, and they lost you to someone else. I feel like either you are watching them. You see the girl watching in the background behind the gate, watching these lovers here. This is either you or it is them watching you. So if somebody lost you, they may be watching you. Okay? Maybe because they're still hoping to get back with you, or you are still hoping to get back with them. I feel like, okay, so if somebody left you, let's put it this way. If somebody left you, they, in this case, I feel like they left you for somebody else. All right. It looks or feels like they may have lost interest. They may have lost interest, and but I feel like that's what it looks like, because I feel like, yeah, because of the moon here. The moon is hiding things. I feel like they actually will come back. So if they left you for someone else, claiming they're not interested, or giving the appearance that they're not interested in you or returning to you, then I feel like you could see the return of that person. I feel like there are things that are hidden here with the moon, or that they're hiding their actual true feelings from you here. I feel like they are also very restless here. Someone is ready to return after something like this has happened. Okay, I feel like they're ready to do this. I feel like it won't be that long that this would happen. Okay, I feel like you will get a letter. I feel like the situation is very, very fragile. Reason being, they broke your trust. It's right here with the skull. They broke your trust. So now you've got these little ghosts of the past hanging around. And if you don't work through them, if you're unable to forgive and forget, or unable to deal with these fears, lay everything out on the table, so to speak, then, well, this won't really go anywhere. Okay, so like it won't work. You'll end up right back here down the road. So, I feel like you getting back with this person, I feel like this being able to work, I feel like it is fragile, and I feel like you, it's going to depend on whether you can forgive and forget and work through your issues with the person, and it's going to depend on if this person has learned their lesson, because the wheel is waiting to see if somebody has learned their lesson. There is a chance to change something. You will have the opportunity. You haven't lost them for good. They are going to try to come back. But have they learned their lesson? Have you? It's going one way or the other. And so, and can you forgive? You know, in order to truly forgive and be able to move past this, and start building on your trust again, you must lay everything on the table. All your feeling, how you feel and how you felt, everything has to come out to be dealt with if you want a chance. And you're going to be offered a chance. And so here we see the tower. The tower happened because there was a third party. Okay. I feel like you didn't see it coming. Or if you did have any intuitive nudges about something not feeling right, you may have swept it under the rug. Um, I feel like, yes, they're definitely coming back. Okay, there they are on their knees, begging for forgiveness. You were very angry with them at the time, and so they know this. Um, they're currently here, sitting in the doorway, you see, sitting in the doorway, um, which is an arch, which is an opportunity. So they're sitting there, but they haven't gotten up and stepped into the opportunity because the Wheel of Fortune here isn't moving, it's waiting, and they are just sitting beneath, just looking at the idea, looking at it. Okay, so we have the Lovers in the reverse over here. And so I feel like it's a case where, oh, the grass is greener on the other side, but when they get there, it wasn't. It wasn't. And so I feel like although they left you for this other person, it's like they're going to leave the other person to go back to you again, like a wheel. So it's like going round. All right. So it's like that. Um, so they made this choice, and unfortunately, there are some consequences that come with this, with the choice that they made, and that is the trust has been broken, and you're going to have to be able to rebuild that. And in order to do that, you got to wipe the slate clean. You have to heal ghosts of the past, things that were said. I think you're heavily burdened by things that were said. I think that uh, or they are burdened by things they've said because they know what they said. Um, I feel like maybe they're afraid that you're not gonna believe their story when they come back or when they attempt to come back. The choice to take them back, it's up to you. You have a chance to change things, but it is still your choice. And remember that every choice bears a consequence, good or bad. Okay? And so they're preparing to come back to you. They're preparing to send you a message. So you will hear from this person and it will open up with a message. Okay, that's how it begins because I have the message here and I have it here. This is them preparing it. This is over here is going to be you receiving it. And I feel like you will be surprised because you thought they had lost interest in you. You thought you had lost them for good. You thought that because of everything you were seeing. But inside of you, there was always that tiny little glimmer of hope that what if, what if they come back? Um, Somebody is planning something here behind the scenes. There they are. Um, the Melodimantum is about the truth. It's about stepping forward to speak your truth. So they are going to come to tell you a truth, and they're afraid you're not going to believe their story. The truth is to give you the bigger picture. It's here. Okay, because they want to get back into a relationship with you. So what you're going to see here is a new promise or there's some meeting here in your future, you see, where you're shaking hands on something. So they're going to make you a new promise. There's the communication here that brings you the clarity, and we see a new promise being made or something being agreed upon here. So there definitely was a third party in this situation. I feel that this is somebody that left you, you had them, and then you lost them to someone else, and now they're coming back to you. That is the situation. This person still has a really strong power over you. strong pull. You still desire this person. And they, in turn, still desire you. Okay? So here's romance. So somebody is still romantically interested in you. They would have pushed you out, I feel, um, because of a third party. That's what I feel happened, that there were two and then there were three and somebody was removed. And we see that here in this image. You see one cup got set aside. All right. So that's exactly what happened, because that is in fact what brought the tower in, is this card. This card here, of the three people, is what's clarifying the tower. So that's the news. That's what happened. There was a third party. The devil is here. And that's why somebody got pushed out, you or them, whoever this is, like whichever way it goes. And here we see the same message again. Two people very armored push the other one out, and the other one's like, hey, what's happening here? What's going on? I bared my soul to you and you're pushing me out the door. It's like that. So here we see them coming back now. So they push you out and now they're coming back to try to win you over, to try to sweep you off your feet. They want you back. They really want you back with this card. They almost obsessively so. And you get that same obsessive impression, feeling, off of the girl who's watching in the back. Okay, look at her. And so, yeah, you kind of get that feeling there. Okay, look, there's the lovers. So that somebody is watching somebody else, and wanting to get them back. You get that. It's the same message that is repeating throughout this reading. All right. So yeah. So I'm so sorry. You maybe can hear my bird. He's talking downstairs. He sounds like a little child. And so an invitation to go another round. Will you accept it? Oh, you will most certainly be tempted to take it. All right, you will, and it could happen very fast. You will definitely not be expecting it. Okay, with this card sitting here, this is something that comes at you that you're not expecting. So you're going to get news from this person. If they've left you for someone else, if that is your story, then there's a darn good chance you're going to hear from that person, and fairly quickly too. And they want you back. So now it's going to be up to you how you're going to proceed with this. All right. So it's your choice. The wheel is there. The wheel is there. So you're still hurting. You're feeling, I see that with this card here. It tells me that you're still hurting by what happened. So that's very, very important. That tells me that you need to get all of these feelings out on the table, okay, with your person before proceeding. Everything needs to be clear before stepping into this opportunity if you want it to work. Okay? That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you. Bye for now.